One young man changed martial arts forever. People said he was too small, too weak, too different, but he refused to listen. His name was Bruce Lee. Today, millions of people know him as a legend, but very few people know how difficult his journey really was. So, how did one ordinary boy become one of the most famous martial artists in history? Let's discover his incredible true story. Bruce Lee was born on November 27, 1940, in San Francisco, California. His parents were from Hong Kong. Soon after his birth, the family returned to Hong Kong. Bruce grew up in a busy city full of energy. His father was a famous Chinese opera performer. Because of this, Bruce appeared in movies when he was still a child. Many people thought he would become a movie star, but his real life was not easy. As he grew older, the streets became dangerous. Fights happened almost every day. Bruce was often involved in street fights. He was fast. He was fearless. But he was also young and emotional. His parents became worried. They wanted him to choose a better path. One day, Bruce's father made an important decision. He introduced Bruce to Wing Chun martial arts. Bruce began training under the famous master Ip Man. At first, training was very difficult. Every movement needed perfect balance. Every mistake was corrected. Bruce trained again and again and again. Slowly, something began to change. Martial arts gave him confidence. It gave him discipline. It gave him purpose. But outside the training hall, life was becoming even more difficult. Bruce's street fights continued. His future was now in danger. Then one unexpected event changed everything. What happened next would completely change Bruce Lee's life forever. Bruce's parents knew something had to change. The street fights were becoming more serious. They feared he might get into real trouble. So they made a life-changing decision. At the age of 18, Bruce Lee left Hong Kong. He traveled alone to the United States. He had very little money. He had no famous name. He had no guarantee of success. He only had a dream. Bruce first lived in San Francisco. Later, he moved to Seattle. Life was not easy. He worked small jobs to earn money. He even worked in a restaurant. During the day, he studied. At night, he worked. Whenever he had free time, he practiced martial arts again and again. Bruce believed one simple idea. If I stop learning, I stop growing. This is a storytelling reconstruction of his attitude, not a verified historical quote. Soon, people noticed something different about him. His speed was incredible. His movements were smooth. His confidence was real. People wanted to learn from him. Bruce started teaching martial arts, but he made one decision that surprised many people. At that time, some believed Chinese martial arts should only be taught to Chinese students. Bruce disagreed. He believed martial arts belonged to everyone, no matter where they came from, no matter what language they spoke. Some people respected his decision, others strongly opposed it. Many criticized him. Some even challenged him to fights. Bruce accepted one important challenge. He won the fight. But afterward, he was not happy. He realized something important. Winning was not enough. He wanted to become faster, smarter, more effective. That moment changed the way he trained forever. Bruce began creating his own philosophy. He studied many fighting styles. He kept only what truly worked. He removed everything unnecessary slowly. A completely new martial arts system was being born. Its name was Jeet Kune Do, but another challenge was waiting for him. This challenge would test not only his body, but also his spirit. What happened next almost ended his dream forever. Bruce Lee believed he was becoming stronger every day. Then, life gave him his biggest test. In 1970, Bruce suffered a serious back injury during training. Doctors gave him heartbreaking news. They said he might never practice martial arts again. For many people, that would have been the end, but not for Bruce. He refused to give up. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, he began reading books. He studied philosophy. He learned about the human mind. He wrote down his ideas. He believed that the mind becomes strong before the body does. Day after day, he slowly recovered. His determination surprised everyone. Soon, Bruce returned to training. He came back stronger than before. Then another dream became reality. Hollywood finally noticed his incredible talent. He appeared in television shows like The Green Hornet. People loved his speed, his confidence, his unique fighting style. But Bruce wanted more. He wanted the world to respect Asian actors. He wanted martial arts to be shown with honesty and passion. So he returned to Hong Kong. There, he starred in movies like The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Way of the Dragon. These films became huge successes. Fans around the world admired him. Then came his greatest masterpiece, Enter the Dragon. It introduced Bruce Lee to millions of new fans. The movie became one of the most famous martial arts films ever made. Bruce Lee was no longer just a fighter. He had become a global icon, sadly. On July 20th, 1973, Bruce Lee passed away at the age of only 32. The news shocked the world. His life was short, but his influence became timeless. Even today, athletes, actors, martial artists, and millions of ordinary people continue to learn from his example. Bruce Lee taught us that real strength is not about muscles. It is about discipline, courage, learning every day, and believing in yourself when no one else does. One of his most famous verified quotes reminds us, "Be water, my friend." His words encourage us to stay flexible, adapt to challenges,